hmm I'm just looking at this detention. The act or an instance of holding a person in custody, confinement, or compulsory delay. Yeah. Now, the detention without trial, the indefinite detention of a suspect or accused person without any plans for subjecting the person to prosecution. Yes. You know, I was detained for 27 days in the Clallam County Jail, and I didn't want to go there, right? But they decided that I couldn't be on personal recognizance. Yes. For all of you that have this compulsion to have to pay for sex because you were told that you were going to have a look-alike, yes, that was going to be you. And your look-alike did have to come to find out because it's an actual dog, yes. And then eventually your wife said, well, I'm not going to do this, and you decided to be unfaithful, yes. It could be that a little detention would be helpful for you to understand exactly what your problem is. Have you spent any time in jail for longer than 3 to 5 days so that you can feel the frustration of not being able to have sex? As I understand it, this look-alike problem we have of the subversion of the United States government, you can hold a person for 72 hours without charging them with a crime. Isn't that right? Yes. Have you been detaining anybody without any intention of actually going to trial or subjecting them to prosecution? Because I would say that when you detained me for 27 days, yes, I made those 81 recorded phone calls. You never actually had any intention of prosecuting me because I wasn't in Sequim, Washington, and it was a false police report. So the only reason that you right now, yeah, detention without trial. There was never any intention of going to trial for the violating of the restraint provisions of the protection order. Yes. Because your whole intent was to have me put into a mental institution. Yes. Now, maybe some sheriffs need to spend some time in jail for approximately 72 hours. Yes. While you think about whether or not you're going to initiate some sort of prosecution. See, I think as this disease, it's really a sickness, yes, it gets worse and worse. It goes from every 6 months to every 3 months to every week to every day to every 6 hours. And the more frustrating your personal life experience is, the more urgency you feel. A compulsion to have to come to find out. Now, I myself have not sewn in. I've been saving my own sexual nerve endings for those that are volunteers. Yeah. And I need that one volunteer to contact me. But for all of you that say I don't have a problem, maybe just detaining for 72 hours while you consider, yes, should we prosecute or should we not prosecute? Now, there's another way that you could consider. Let's say that you're in law enforcement. You have a dog and you've had the dog for the last 5 to 10 years because somebody played super top secret. We are going to overthrow the government of the United States. Some billionaires got a hold of some technology that can make lookalikes of you. Isn't that right, Judge? Why? Why? Now, the thought is that you could immediately resign from any sort of authority in the United States of America. Or maybe you need to feel the pressure of exactly what you've done for the last 10 years. Because I think a 72-hour detention where you can't get out of jail could help you understand how sick you are right now. Now I know. Pre-trial detention. Oh, holding of a defendant before trial on criminal charges, either because the established bail could not be posted, approximately $500,100, or because release was denied. Oh, did I fail to appear, Judge Porter? Now, if the court finds, now this is for juveniles, the Shaw versus Martin, yes, yes, probable cause hearing. Juveniles do not have a constitutional right to bail. The Supreme Court upheld this, yes. Preventative detention, yes. Is there any police officer in any police department that needs to quit their job right now? I want every available oath of office to resign and decide that they're going to retire. If you can get a pension,
Yes.
if you have enough money in your 401k,
Yes.
I would say you should immediately resign. It's time to retire, Sheriff Halsey. That would mean I'm no longer the sheriff.
Yes.
It's somebody else is going to do the job.
Right.
And you're going to go home and you're going to be there.
Right.
And you're not going to pester your wife about. For every one of you that has a dog, Sheriff, today is a good day to resign. We could do a 72-hour detention
Yes.
in a jail and act like, well, we don't have a problem. We've been screwing the pooch for the last 10 years.